Welcome to the second annual Summer Institute, MTIPS Summer Institute. It's great to see you all. As Annette said, I'm Wendy Calise. I'm the director of the Montessori Teachers Institute for Professional Studies, and last year assumed the position of head of school at Countryside Montessori School. So it's been a full year for me. I am a school consultant and teacher mentor. Teacher mentor to, I guess, many people that I don't know, since Ask a Mentor has become somewhat of a popular download, and sometimes I hear from people who I don't actually know our reading transcripts. So that's really been a great experience. Our other Ask a Mentor mentor is back here. Krista Delaney does the infant community Ask a Mentor, so you are hearing who you've been reading, if you've been reading that over the year. I was a Montessori student as a child. I went to both primary and elementary classes here at the school. I have AMI training at the primary level from the Washington Montessori Institute and taught primary for 8 years. I'm estimating, I keep meaning to go back and look, I think 8 years. And I have elementary training from the Montessori Institute of Milwaukee and taught elementary for 9 years with my husband. And it's really an honor and a pleasure to see you all today. Over the course of next week, we will have educators from 27 states and 5 countries, some represented already, other countries. Our website and resource page has been visited by just under 10,000 people from 83 countries on all 6 inhabited continents. Ask a Mentor transcripts are downloaded weekly by somewhere around 150 people, and I think we are officially a movement within a movement. That is exciting. The mission of the Montessori Institute is really to assist schools on their paths to becoming better schools and teachers on their paths to becoming better teachers. It's that simple. While Montessori teacher training is available and well established, resources to help individual schools and teachers become better is in shorter supply. And Countryside Montessori is 44 years old and was led for its first 33 years by true visionaries, Frank and Annette Cooley, who are my parents. They are here with us today. So they knew that getting a teacher trained and putting him in a classroom with children was really step one. And so they, with the help of several key mentors, pioneered in areas that were painfully bereft of leadership, one being all-year Montessori. So they founded an all-year Montessori class that is Montessori from dawn to dusk, Montessori experience, no bouncing from class to class or teacher to teacher or community to community. And the person who forged that program, I don't see her here, Michelle Aspinall. There she is, standing right in front of me. There she is. She took it through its toughest start years, and it is an amazing place to be for children. Frank and Annette also instituted a physical education program, a foreign language program, further advanced the teaching of art and music in their classrooms, in the teachers' classrooms, in a way that supports and deepens the integrity of the Montessori method. And finally, I think most importantly, they addressed, considered, and collaborated with a team of brilliant mentors, teachers, and staff, the shifting culture and life experience of the child in the 21st century, a reality that can only be ignored in theory. Although it has surely been the lament of every generation since time immemorial, teaching and parenting is getting more difficult. But the validity of Montessori's words remain, and her guidance remain unaffected. So I'd like to talk a little bit about Montessori. One of my mentors, Sanford Jones, who is presenting today, recommended Rita Kramer's biography of Maria Montessori, and although I'm sure many people have heard of it, I hadn't. And that is the magic of having a mentor. That's what it really is about. Reading this book, for me, which I just read last year, was really, really liberating. I recommend it highly. And so, thinking back, again, to the parent, family, and child of the 21st century, I want to read a little bit of Rita Kramer's words, and then Maria Montessori herself. This is Rita Kramer, talking about a Montessori school and what Maria Montessori believed in it. Her school is child-centered in the sense that the nature and needs of the child are the starting point for what is taught, but it is she and not the child who decides. No one who understood anything about her background or character could have supposed her to mean as some critics did, that the school should be child-centered in the sense that the child could do anything in any way he wanted to. Maria Montessori writes, "When the teachers were weary of my observations, they began to allow the children to do whatever they pleased. I saw children with their feet on the tables or with their fingers in their noses, and no intervention was made to correct them. I saw others push their companions, and I saw dawn in the faces of these an expression of violence, and not the slightest attention on the part of the teacher. Then I had to intervene to show with what absolute rigor it is necessary to hinder and little by little suppress all those things which we must not do, so that the child may come to discern clearly between good and evil." Finally, Rita Kramer says, in summary, children were free to do the right thing, a particularly Catholic concept and one that could work only assuming a certain attitude toward grown-up authority on the part of these children. So that is an area in which I think we struggle greatly, is that assumption that children are coming with a, what did she say, grown-up authority, attitudes toward grown-up authority on the part of these children. I don't think we have very much of that anymore, and I think it is making teaching in the 21st century extremely complicated. And so I think that the dedication of the staff and Frank and Annette's vision has really positioned the staff of the Montessori Teachers Institute uniquely to offer help to other schools and teachers who seek not to be good schools but great schools, not to be good teachers but great teachers. I'm convinced more than ever, rightly done, Montessori is the answer, but rightly done is the sticky part and the tricky part. Montessori is a name used by many, understood and practiced, I think, by few. Just as the government cannot solve all the problems of a nation, its people must actively participate. So it is true of the leadership of the Montessori method in the USA or internationally. Neither AMI nor AMS can solve the problems of teachers and schools in real time. That, my friends, is up to us. MTIPS is an organization in its fledgling state. After this summer, we will have directly touched 300 people through the Summer Institute and many more with school consultations. So today, I invite you to join us on a quest to raise the standard of practiced Montessori to be better schools, to be better teachers. Thank you.